When it comes to sedans, German auto executives love to talk about sportiness. Although they never specify what sport they are referring to: racquetball? Buzkashi? Quoits? We know what they mean, that a car feels athletic, as a sports sedan should. It's a concept that BMW did much to create and popularize with the 3 Series, and its progenitor, the 02 Series, but it's an area in which the current 3 feels notably deficient. So although the new 3 Series is bigger, lighter, and more technology-laden than its predecessor, BMW is crowing loudest about how much better it will be to drive. Known internally as G20, this 3 Series is based on the same cluster architecture, aka CLAR, that underpins BMW's larger longitudinal engine models, with a structure that uses more aluminum and high-strength steel than the outgoing F30 generation. It is 3.3 inches longer but weighs less than before. Switching to aluminum for the front fenders and hood saved 33 pounds, with reductions elsewhere, meaning the new 3 Series will come in up to 120 pounds lighter than the equivalent version of the current car. BMW is particularly proud of the 3's new position-sensitive passive dampers, which quell large suspension motions with an additional hydraulic element. These will be standard on all versions except those with the adaptive system, and they maintained exceptional discipline during our recent drive of a prototype in Germany. While other markets will get a plethora of gasoline and diesel engines, the plan is to offer only 3 choices in the US. The 4-cylinder 330i and the 6-cylinder M340i will use evolutions of existing turbocharged power plants. A plug-in hybrid 330e will follow in early 2020, but BMW is being coy about the particulars of that one. The 330i gets a modest increase in output, with horsepower rising from 248 to 255 and torque increasing from 258 to 295 lbft. BMW estimates acceleration figures will be just a tick quicker than the outgoing 330is, but we wouldn't be surprised if the improvement is bigger once we get the G20 on a test track. The M340i has the brawnier version of the turbocharged 3.0-liter inline-6, which will make its debut in the Z4. It produces 382 horsepower and 369 lbft of torque. Rear-wheel drive will be standard and all-wheel drive will be optional on both the 330i and the M340i. In Europe, BMW will offer a 6-speed manual transmission in certain diesel 3 Series, but the only transmission offered in the US will be an 8-speed auto. Sadly, the take rate on manuals is declining and declining, product manager Stefan Horn tells us when we question this decision. For this car, we calculate it will be less than 10% globally. But company executives have previously committed to offering a manual in the next M3, so start saving.